Hi cellos, Desperado here. Today we're going to be making a practice track on A Beethoven Lullaby by Brian Balmages. This piece, and especially I think your part in particular, is really beautiful. I know there is a lot of this piece and you actually have the harmony, you don't have the melody, but I actually love your harmonies. And when they're all played together in the orchestra, it's just really nice. I don't think the notes are difficult for you at all. In fact, I would just warm up with a D major scale, but do it slowly and practice using your entire bow. And maybe even practice with doing different dynamics as well, so you have some control with that. I think really the hardest part about this piece is the dynamics and controlling your bow. So when you're practicing, really make sure you have that nice bow hold. I actually use it, because I'm a violinist, I actually use a pinky cup to make sure I don't accidentally do a violin bow hold. So just make sure you do the correct bow hold and you're thinking about the pressure of these two fingers and where is your bow. Like, is it really close to the frog? Well, if it's really close to the frog, it's gonna be loud a lot. Or another thing to think about is like, where in the bow are you playing? All of those little things are going to affect your dynamics, and because this piece is so slow, this is a good time to think about what is your bow doing to get the different sounds. One last thing, cellos, is in measure 12, you do have a double stop, but there's no indication on whether it's divisi or non-divisi. I'm going to try to play both of them softly at the same time, just in case. Because it doesn't tell you what to do, your conductor might have you play them together, or they might have you divisi, split them apart. If this were me, I would personally want them split apart so there's a cleaner sound, and because you're doing a decrescendo into a piano, and I would not want that crunchy noise, but it's not indicated. So just do whatever your conductor or teacher at the time tells you to do. Another thing, cellos, is that you have quite a few little slight tempo changes that Brian Balmages asks you to do. However, I'm not going to do it in this particular recording because I'm playing with a metronome and that would get really confusing. However, if you're playing this in an orchestra situation and there is a conductor with you, they'll probably do that, and they'll probably do it at their own speed. Each conductor is going to be different. So I'm just going to play it as written for right now, just so you're aware of that. But in an orchestral situation, please follow your conductor. They're going to want you to watch. Another thing is in measure 41, you have a dotted quarter note, a single eighth rest, and then a half note. My suggestion during that time is to count eighth notes. Don't count just quarters. You'll hear me count them in the recording. So at that time, you're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you'll play the last note. You'll hear me do it in the recording. We're going to be going the tempo that Brian Balmages suggests. We'll go 80 beats per minute. If you don't have a metronome at home, go into Google and type in online metronome. There's a slidey bar, adjust it to 80 and hit play. You have a metronome. I hope this helps, cellos. Ready? Upper half of the bell. 1, 2, ready, play. if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.